Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Unapologetic Tea Time with your host, PG. That's me. Good evening, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on into the room. My God, my God, my God, y'all. It's Wednesday. Oh, God, it's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, a whole darn hour late. Yes, indeed, I am late, but better late than never. Lots to talk about, folks. Lots going on in this world. Y'all, it's a mean old nasty world out here. Um, and that's just saying a little bit of it as we speak. Mean old nasty world. Yes, it is. Too much is going on. We got to stay woke, y'all. Too much is going on. We've got to stay woke. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is um, in a good mood tonight, or as in whatever mood I guess you can be. But hopefully things are going good for you. Know that someone out here loves you. I'm going to say I love you because there's someone that perhaps is listening or will be listening that needs to hear those words. I love you. Folks, I want to say that time itself, time is so utterly precious. Let's not waste any time, folks, because it's such a precious thing to waste anyway. And none of us knows how long time perhaps we have, period. When we're born into this world, one day we will leave this world. No one knows that magic number but our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So, with that being said, folks, let's not waste any time. Live your life to the fullest. Cut out all of the bullshit. Cut out all of the bickering and the arguing and the fussing and the infighting in the families and the at work and going against this person and that person, and you don't like this person because this person just bought him a brand new car. Well, fuck, go out and get you 2 or 3 jobs, go buy you one. But let's not hate. Haters gonna hate, but let's not hate on the next person. Because let me tell you something. You never know when your time card is gonna be punched for the very last time. And then it's too late for the shoulda, woulda, coulda, wait a minute, hold up, I ain't ready yet, or whatever. Get your shit in order. Have yourself a hullabaloo good time while you're here on earth. Do whatever it is that you wish to do or that you want to do or that you have not taken the opportunity, the time to do. Make time because it's no time like the present. Because surely the next second is not promised to me, nor is it promised to you guys out there in YouTube land, wherever you are. So just take it for what it's worth. We have no time to waste in our lives. Just a little food for thought. It's been on my mind today that I wanted to say that. Because surely, with everything that we see right here before our eyes, y'all, that has been happening across the globe. And I'm not talking just in the US of A, I'm talking about across the globe. Time surely must be winding up, y'all. Gotta be. Something must be about to happen, cataclysmic proportions. Because anytime you have a tsunami style ice storm, You got half of the globe is hot and the other half is cold, and I mean, it's just too much going on. Too much, y'all. Stay woke. Get your shit in order. Do what you got to do. Stop concentrating on your neighbor. Stop concentrating on your coworker. Stop concentrating on a family member that you know that's prospering so much and why you not prospering. Stop. Concentrate on you. Do your very best. Do what you need to do. If it means trying to get a side hustle or whatever, you and your wife, your girlfriend, significant other, if you're single or whatever, do you. And don't worry about the next person. Take care of you. Save a little, put back what you can, when you can, and while you can, if you can. If you see that you can't, find you something to do. Even if it's one day a week, few hours a day. That's a little extra. You'd be surprised how it'll add up. And then you're able to take that much wanted vacation that you've always wanted to take. Make time for you. Take the time out to love yourself first and foremost. Because if you can't love yourself and if you can't take care of yourself mentally and emotionally and financially, what is there left to do? You know, be honest with yourself. I'm just saying, a little food for thought, but I'm going to move on, y'all, because it's so damn much that's been happening till it ain't even real, y'all. I'm going to touch on a few things and I'm going to get on the hell off of here because I know it's late and some of you getting ready for bed, getting ready to do whatever. Some of you getting ready to go to work. Some of you just coming in and want to relax or whatever. I'm not going to be long, but I want to talk about a few things. First thing I want to talk about is Jussie Smollett. And last week I talked about Jussie Smollett while I was down in New Orleans. Well, I guess somebody posted bond and got back out or whatever. We hadn't heard really any more about it, but I'm sure that the grand jury will let us know shortly what's going on with that. My only hope and prayer is for that young man to get himself together and for his family to rally around him because he sure in hell is going to need all the support that he can get because he's in a world of trouble. And that's really sad. It's really unfortunate. But you know, the almighty dollar will have us doing some crazy ass things because the love of money is the root of all evil. For instance, look at that orange man that they call the president of the United States. I call the piece of shit POS. But that's just me and that's my opinion. And this is Unapologetic Tea Time with PG, your host. That's me. And if you don't like my opinions, and if you don't like my viewpoint, well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to apologize. Too bad. Tough titty. Get off my channel. Turn your volume down. Turn it back up in a little while, and there may be something that you really want to hear. Or there may be some information that I'm sharing that you can actually use. You know, I'm not here to offend anyone. I'm just here telling it like I see it, calling it like I see it. You know, I pay the cost to be the boss. This is my channel. And I'm not going to apologize. That's why I named it Unapologetic Tea Time with PG. Now, we got Trump over there in Vietnam trying to talk to Kim Jong-un. Well, I don't know how that's going to go. I'm pretty sure that that's going to go half-cocked because We have a stupid man trying to talk to an asshole. Well, we have two assholes trying to talk to each other. I don't know how that's going to go. Probably not well at all, but I'm sure that this POS will come back stateside and lie through his teeth, the liar in chief that he is, and say everything went hunky-dory. Watch out in a few weeks, y'all. Matter of fact, in the next coming days, watch the stock market if you play the stock market game. Be very, very, very vigilant in watching and seeing where the stocks go. Rise or fall. Some are going to dip, others are going to stay. Watch out for that. We're headed for a recession. Some of you just don't want to see it, but the icing is almost on the cake. It's already in the frosting bag, and it's being kneaded right now as we speak and getting ready to frost the cake. So stay focused. Move your money around if you have to. Diversify if you have to, or diversify a little bit more. Reel in a little bit. Get over to the safer side of some things. Some of you have time on your side as far as age is concerned, and you can stand to lose a little bit and then gain it back. Some of us can't. We don't have age on our side anymore. We're getting older. So we have to be a lot more conservative in the market. Just a little food for thought, folks. Stay woke. Don't always take your broker, or don't always take the motley fool, or don't always take things for granted. Do a little research on your own. Look into your own portfolio. Check out where your shit is. Check out that 401k. Check some things out. You may need to move some things around. Just saying, food for thought. Now, we had Michael Cohen today. Lying ass Michael Cohen. Trump's once fixer. 10 plus years with Trump. Was called to the committee to testify. This man is facing prison time, as we all know. And I don't see what else he has to fucking lose by lying anymore. So I'm inclined to believe that the shit he sat there and said, and some of the shit that he said all along, was true. Trump is a criminal. He's a liar. He's a thief. He's a narcissist. You know, he's a whole lot of things. And we live in the United States of America, in a democracy. And I have 54 plus years, almost 55 years of age, and I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime. Now, no one in the United States, in our democracy, is supposed to be above the law. But when I look around, I can't help but to see the face of an orange creep that's sitting his ass up in the White House that lies every single day, multiple times a day. Every time he opens his mouth, he lies. And yet, it seems to me that he's being treated as though he's above the law. I got a problem with that. And anybody in their right fucking mind should have a problem with that as well. I'm just saying. This is my opinion. And if you don't like it, oh well, tough titty. Now today, during the committee testimony from Michael Cohen, you had a gentleman, and I forgot his name, asked Cohen about racism and about Trump being a racist. And this man had the unmitigated gall to bring in some woman by the last name Patton, who supposedly worked on Trump's campaign, and Michael Cohen actually brought her in, or was instrumental in getting her hired or whatever. One black woman, I guess, is supposed to prove to the world that Trump is not a racist. That to me was funny as hell. I couldn't even believe it. That wasn't even enough to fucking hold water. Who gives a fuck? One black woman that's gonna, of course, lie through her teeth. You know, you got people, you give them a little bit of money, they'll do anything. They'll sell they fucking mama, if need be, down the fucking river. Okay? So I don't fucking believe a word she says. She's just a little token black. They don't give a fuck about her. They probably paid her to fucking come. Basically, she got a free little vacation up to DC for today. She probably stayed. She was probably in there since yesterday or maybe the day before. Who knows? Who gives a fuck? I really don't. And then had the nerve to say, because her daddy lives down there in Alabama. Who gives a fuck about her, Paul? You know, they probably sent him a little something, something. Or they hired a daughter, and that was the most money she probably ever made in her fucking life. So she probably bought her mama and them a little something, something. Probably bought a brand new fucking car. Ain't no telling. And, you know, they love their daughter. Now, I'm not saying this woman is a bad person. You know, I don't really give a shit. But, you know, some people there's no moral compass with some people. Doesn't exist. Because they're going to do what they need to do to survive. And they're going to do what they need to do in order to make a dollar. You see, because for the love of money. See? So with that being said, she probably was doing what she needed to do to feed her family or to stoop enough to get up or whatever to where she wanted to be or whatever. Hey, y'all, look at me. You know, I'm this token black. Or I'm this, you know what I want to say, but I'm not going to say it. I'm amongst the, I'm rubbing shoulders with Donald Trump and his organization. Who gives a flying fuck? You're only one. Goddamn Omarosa ass got the fuck up out of there. You saw that shit when they turned on her. They're gonna turn on this bitch too. I guarantee you. They will. If they haven't already, they will. And then she'll be out the pasture, just like everybody else. So I need y'all to stay woke. The next thing I want to talk about is that fucking pedophile ass R. fucking Kelly. Now this motherfucker has been doing the most for fucking umpteen years. Yeah, he made a few nice songs or whatever, but that doesn't erase or negate the fact that the bitch is a pedophile. He been playing with little girls, churn, for years now. And paying motherfuckers off. All right? Guaranteed. Look at fucking Bill Cosby. He probably made some fucking body mad and they went after his ass. He probably said some shit that he probably perhaps shouldn't have because he was very vocal and outspoken. And he probably pissed somebody off and they went after his ass. Look at Sammy Davis Jr. Sammy Davis Jr. I forgot, did something and then they put the IRS on Sammy. Sammy damn near died a poor man. All right? Red fucking fox. Married a white woman. And don't get me wrong, I ain't got a goddamn thing against whites. My father was white and my mother was black, and yes, they were married. I'm an only child. from their marriage. And no, they were not divorced. My father lost my mother. And then 9 years later, my father was dead. I buried both of my parents before I was 30 years old. However, I wasn't raised to see color. Society made me see color. I saw my father as daddy, my daddy. And yes, he was lily white. But I saw him as my daddy. I don't give a damn how the cut came or went. That was daddy. And I loved him dearly. And I know that that man loved me. He loved every bit of me. I'm a spitting image of him. And the old folks used to say, look like he spit me out. I never could see that until he was laying stretched out in that casket. When I looked down in his face and stood there and took a long look. And as I wept, I went to the restroom to try to collect myself. I looked in the mirror and I said, damn. Damn, daddy. Now I know what they meant by you look like you just spit me out. But I'm kind of getting off track here. But anyway, goddamn R. Kelly. It's sinful. This motherfucker done paid so many people off. This bitch couldn't even post his fucking $100,000 bond. Or actually bail. The bond was set at $1 million, so they needed to come up with, I guess, 10%. It's sad. But then you had this Captain Save-A-Ho, black woman, done come to the rescue. Now, so it's been told or revealed that she has either a restaurant, a couple of restaurants maybe, or one, and then maybe a daycare or two or something. I don't know. I don't give a shit. But now she's catching all kind of flack because people are wanting to, I guess, boycott her daycare. Well, let me tell you something on that and my feelings. People do what the fuck they want to do with their money. Why some motherfuckers support some and don't support others or whatever, who knows? You know, that's just as bad as saying, you know, the Trump supporters or whatever. They support who the fuck they want to support. This woman, she's supporting R. Kelly because she say she thought he needed help and she reached out and helped him. Well, do you, sister? Do you? But don't holler about the repercussions that's involved, because for every action, y'all already know there's a reaction and cause and effect. Okay? Me personally, I wouldn't have never ever jeopardized my businesses and my financial freedom and my good name for no fucking R. Kelly piece of shit. But she didn't see it that way. Hell, he could have been screwing her, could have screwed her. Who knows? I don't know, and I don't give a damn. But at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. I would not have ever, never, ever, 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 ever jeopardized my businesses, my financial freedom, and my damn good name posting fucking bail for no fucking pedophile R. Kelly. Because, why? Because I have a moral compass. I have morals and principles that I fucking live by. Okay? I have to live with that shit. I live by my standards. And I'm sorry. Pedophiles? Rapists? No. I ain't got nothing for your fucking ass. Because you see, you don't have to prey upon young children or fucking teenagers or babies or, you know, innocent women or whatever. No, 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 no. Go play with somebody your fucking own age. See? I don't believe in that. And they deserve whatever they get in prison. Whatever they do to them, what they deserve it. I believe in corporal punishment. Yes, I do. Some of you view it as wrong. Not me. You want to fucking run around and you want to commit murders and shit, we murder you. You want to do drive-bys and shit, we put you in a fucking car and we shoot. We have target practice on your ass. See, I could stop. Let me tell you something. After doing 2 years of law school, and when my dad died, I decided I didn't want to do it anymore. I wanted to be done with school. I was angry. I was angry at the world because God took my last parent. But I had to work through that. But had I finished, oh, there's no doubt I wouldn't have been a judge by now. But I'd have been fucking, let me tell you, there probably would have been hits out on me, but I would have been strapped in the courtroom. Yep. Even if I'd had to have them put a bulletproof fucking glass up in front of me, I wouldn't give a shit because I would have been slamming motherfuckers left and right. You do the crime, you do the time. You keep coming, you ain't gonna run your ass back and forth to my courtroom. Just ain't got time for it. I'm not getting ready to waste the system's money, the taxpayers' money. Nope. 3 strikes or whatever the rule, your ass going to jail. Simple as that. I'm gonna try to get you some fucking help. First time offenders or whatever, you keep running. Oh no. Because see, I'm gonna tell you something. If you were in my courtroom, I tell you I don't want to see your face in here. You come back one more time, I'm gonna put your ass in jail. And you come back before me, your ass going to jail. Just that simple. So I say that to say this. This woman, I guess she didn't think twice about going posting the bail for R. Kelly. And now, she's in jeopardy of people boycotting wherever her daycare centers are or whatever, because she did this. Well, should have thought it out, sister. I don't feel sorry for you at all. But of course, you have that right to do whatever you want to do with your money. But I don't feel sorry for you at all. Not in the least bit. Now they're on the Michael Jackson kick again. Okay. Well, fuck, it's not much you can do. He did. You go dig his ass up. What? I mean, here we are. I'm not defending Michael Jackson. Not at all. I don't know for a fact that he did these things. I'm not sure. I tend to believe that he did, but also I need you adults to fucking take responsibility for the shit you guys have done also as parents to these kids, because let me tell you something. If Michael Jackson would have sent for my son or whatever, I'm gonna need to know why and what time is the play date gonna be? Cause see, I ain't gonna leave. I'm gonna be at the play date too. Oh, well, we're just gonna have a sleepover. A sleepover. How many more little boys gonna be at the sleepover? It's gonna be little boys and girls, or whatever. Everybody gonna have a bunk bed or a room to themselves. How this gonna go? I'm not gonna drop my fucking kid off. I'm not gonna drop my fucking daughter off at the R. Kelly concert. Same difference. Because she's talented or whatever. I'm trying to get backstage to try to sell my daughter to this pedophile motherfucker for some dollars, for some money. No. I'm going to need y'all to go get those motherfuckers too. You see, because these parents, I'm going to need y'all to hold y'all motherfucking ass accountable. Y'all need a jail cell too. See, that's what needs to happen. Same difference. For instance, Eddie Long was a bishop here in the Atlanta metro area. He got caught playing with the boys. All right, when I first came to the Atlanta metro area, almost 14 years ago, when I first saw him, I said, who's that? He said, oh, that's Bishop Long. I said, that's a sissy. I say that. I don't give a fuck. I'm gay. Always will be. Always have been. All right. Born this way. I don't give a fuck what they say. Born this way. I knew from a little kid that something was different about me. Something wasn't right. Something was, I was different. All right. I didn't learn this shit. I wasn't sexually molested. None of that. None of it. Had a fucking awesome childhood. As long as I was playing with my Tonka trucks, my G.I. Joes, my cowboys and Indians, and whatever else. Yeah, my mother bought me the best of the best. Patent leather shoes, dresses, and whatever. But my daddy would let me be me. He would let me wear my overalls. He would let me wear my blue jeans and my cowboy hat and my plaid shirt and my flannel shirt or whatever, my cowboy boots or whatever I wanted. He would let me, and he would buy me the things that I wanted. My mother would too, to an extent. But then she still wanted me to be her little girl. And what mother wouldn't? But I say that to say this. You fucking parents taking your fucking kids and dropping them off. Just like some of these people up here in the metro area, in Atlanta, metro area, was dropping their fucking sons off to Eddie Long. And they was going on fucking trips and staying in the hotel room and getting one room or one big old suite and all y'all sleeping in the bed together. What kind of shit it? First off, if my kid would have came back, first off, I got to go check this shit out. I can't just drop my fucking kid off. I don't give a fuck if you the bishop, you could be the priest, the pope, the nun, you could be goddamn, let me tell you something, Pope John Paul. It don't even matter. I don't discriminate. I'm coming to check this shit out. I'm getting out the vehicle. We're going to have a come to Jesus. Okay? If I decide to leave my son or daughter there, this is what's going to happen. This is what my expectations are. First off, they got to have their own bed. Second off, I'm going to be calling my kid. I don't give a fuck. Ring, middle of the night. Ring. What y'all doing? I'm just checking on you. And see the slight, like, I detect, because every fucking parent knows their fucking kid, okay? And if you don't, then you're a piss poor parent. And the slightest hesitation or the slightest something I pick up on, I'm on my way. I don't give a damn if it's in Paris. I wouldn't give a damn if it was across the fucking world in Egypt. I'm coming. You're not about to have my child like that. No, no, no. For a pair of sneakers or some fucking jewelry or or a trip or something. No, you ain't going. No, we ain't going down that road. Now, I don't have a problem if my child decides they are homosexual. I don't have a problem with that. But I'd be damned if you're gonna rape my child or coerce my child into being something. My child will decide on his or her own. That's how that goes. You're not fixing to do anything to my kid and get away with it. You won't play with same sex. Go fucking play with the men. But you ain't fucking finna play with my kid. First off, you ain't getting my kid because I ain't gonna fucking drop him off like talking about or her off. No. And these people talking about they can't get their daughters back or whatever. The hell they can't. Now I understand if they of age, there's nothing you can do. But when they underage or whatever, no. First off, you ain't gonna get them like that. And you got plenty of people that drop their kids off to these people. So I'm gonna need y'all I'm gonna need the law enforcement to round these motherfuckers up and take their asses to jail as well. That's what I'm gonna need to happen. Because what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And they were wrong as well. And I'm not even trying to hear that bullshit about you didn't know. You bitches were trying to get a fucking check. That's what you was trying to do. Pimping your motherfucking kids, you see. Now, I'm not saying R. Kelly shouldn't serve time because, yes, bitch, you should serve a whole lot of time. If you dirty motherfuckers could go back on fucking Bill Cosby, and Bill Cosby admitted he was giving the women some kind of some damn drug, whatever the fuck he was doing. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And these was grown ass women. That's the part that pissed me off. These grown motherfuckers. You going to this man's house at 2 a.m. in the morning. What kind of fucking meeting is you thinking you fixing to have at 2 o'clock in the morning that you couldn't have had at 9 o'clock in the morning or 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon? What kind of fucking meeting is that? That's a fucking booty call. Okay? And if you 30, 40 fucking years old, you know goddamn well that's a booty call. So I have a problem with Bill still being locked up. I've got a problem with him being locked up in the first place. Okay, but since you bitches wanted to do that to him, and you motherfuckers just seem like y'all had a personal vendetta against Bill Cosby, but yet Harvey fucking Weinstein and the rest of the Get Fresh fucking crew is still out here. Ain't served not an iota of an ounce of time. Ain't gone to no goddamn trials. They ain't done a goddamn thing. They ain't been. Harvey went to court for a half a second, look like, in one day, and ain't heard nothing else since. Okay? Yeah, I got a problem with Bill Cosby being locked up because all of the motherfuckers were way of age, and I think it was all consensual. And then I think you tried to pimp him, and Bill say, "No, hoes, I done paid you hoes already." And then, oh, well, I'm going to get him. Now, he old as Methuselah and half fucking blind and half crippled, and y'all got this man in fucking prison. But this is the judicial system. That's crazy as hell. Now, look how one-sided and lopsided this is, okay? But where the fuck is Jesse Get Fresh Jackson and that goddamn peanut gallery, peanut looking Al fucking Get Fresh Sharpton? All right, where's y'all protesting in the streets about that? I ain't seen not one of them motherfuckers coming to the defense in Holland. Not one. Not one time. But as soon as a cop pops somebody's ass, but yet in Chicago, there's drive-bys and they're killing up each other. We killing up each other, everybody in record proportion. You motherfuckers don't say a word. Y'all ain't marching in the streets for that. Y'all ain't trying to march on the interstate and get all on the damn down there in the graded fucking curve and shit for that. Nope. That's sinful. I'm gonna need y'all to stay woke, and I'm gonna need y'all to stand up for something. Because see, if you don't stand up for something, you fucking fall for any goddamn thing. See, and that's what's been happening to this race. Been falling for any fucking thing. I need you people to stand up for once. And let's get this shit in order. Like Kia be saying, gag, let's talk about the order. Let's fucking talk about the order. The order should be standing up for our race. Standing up for what's right. The real thing. The real deal. Stop the bullshit. Stop killing one another and start helping each other. They already burned down and destroyed the Black Wall Street. But hell, we got Wall Street. Let's have another one. Why not? Create wealth, generational wealth. Let's work at that. Let's work at saving some coins. Even if you save $500 this year and squeeze that out, it's better than saving nothing. That's $500 more than you had last year. Come on, y'all. Stay with me and stay woke. Moving right along, y'all, swiftly and professionally. I need y'all to go to my blog and follow me at www.unapologetic-time-with-pg.com. I need you to stop what you're doing if you're listening. Share this video, like this video vlog, slap that thumbs up button, comment. And if you haven't subscribed, if you're a first time listener, please subscribe. Tell a friend, tell someone, share this vlog. You'll be glad you did. The next thing, y'all, I want to talk about is there was 131 car pileup in Wisconsin. 130 some cars, one fatality, and dozens of people were injured in a whiteout ice and snowstorm. My heart goes out to those people. That's very, very sad, y'all. Very sad. You know, this weather ain't no joke, y'all. It's like, I remember when I was a kid and the elders were saying that you couldn't tell the seasons apart. Hell, we really can't tell the seasons apart now. One day it's warm in the middle of January, the next day it's snowing, or the next day it's still hot, and by that night it was snowing. So no, we really can't tell the seasons apart, y'all. But that was sad. That's sad. And that was on this past Sunday. Then there was 40 some car pile up in upstate somewhere. I forgot where it was. I mean, this weather ain't no joke. For all of my listeners, yes, it's still winter, getting ready to be spring. It's in the air. But the weather now, y'all, is so tricky and so unpredictable. I'm going to suggest that you get a little car kit together and put in your trunk or underneath your seat or in the back seat or wherever you can. Keep a blanket, a thin little blanket or something. You know, keep a long sleeve shirt and maybe a short sleeve shirt, a pair of socks, maybe even a change of underwear. You know, maybe an old pair of sweatpants or something. You know, keep your pair of gloves in there, an umbrella. These are some things that if you get stuck out, you'll be glad you did have whatever it is you have. You know, keep you a bottle or two of water. It won't go bad. Even if it's a little stale, shake it up. Shake it up and drink it. Keep your maybe a couple of energy bars. You know, every few months, eat them or give them to the kids. Or if you see someone homeless that's standing on the corner, give it to them. You know, and replace it and put it back in there. You'll be glad you did, because you never know, y'all. Keep some quarters and keep maybe $5 or $10 in the bottom of your bucket or your little box or whatever you make up for your little kit. Some $1 dollar bills or what have you. It's just a good idea, y'all, because you never know if you're gonna when and if you may become stranded on the highway or on the interstate, maybe in your area, but you may not be able to get home. Things happen, y'all. Shit be happening. So, I mean, Lord, even if you were at work and you were able to get to your vehicle, at least you had something and maybe the shelter of your building or whatever. But it's better than nothing. You know, we have been having hackers and people doing the most, y'all, over from overseas to over here. Who knows when our electrical grid will go down or someone hacks into that, you know, and we're stuck and we're without power or something for a day or two or longer. You just never know. So let's try to prepare like a good Boy Scout or a good Girl Scout. Stay prepared because you never know. But an unprepared person, man, it ain't no time to be like, oh man, I should have listened to PG. Man, I know, man, that's just been about 3 or 4 months. You know, she was on there talking, man. and telling us to be prepared. You know, and I was gonna put that kit together, but shit, I just didn't even take no time to do it, man. And now we ain't got no damn power to grid down, goddamn, or whatever shit. I'm so cold. I wish I had a blanket, or I wish I had a jacket, or had rolled up that raincoat or whatever. Because let me tell you, you can use the raincoat as a jacket. You can use the raincoat to cover up with or whatever if it's dry or whatever. You know, I mean, you can make do with some of those things. Put you a handkerchief or a bandana down in there too. You never know if you got to cover your face from dust or some kind of element that may be in the air or whatever that you have to shield yourself from or whatever. It's just a little food for thought, y'all. Take it or leave it. It's all right with me. I'm just putting it out there. But y'all, those people in Philadelphia, this mother and daughter done killed up 5 people in the house, talking about they thought the world was coming to an end, and they had joined some cult online and murdered their family members. Uh, a set of twins, a 13-year-old, some children, the sister, the older sister of the lady, I believe. Yeah, the 19-year-old daughter and the 40-some-year-old mama killed their family members. I mean, that's so damn sad. I mean, what, you think, what the hell is going on? People losing their fucking minds, y'all. Mental fucking illness is real. I keep telling y'all, this shit is real. And it's like now in record proportions, y'all. I mean, it killed up the people. The maintenance people had to open the door to the folks' apartment to let a welfare check, someone from the county or whatever. I think it was Children and Welfare Protective Service or whatever it was, that was coming to do a welfare check because they said it hadn't been able to reach out to them in several weeks, and they were concerned. Evidently there was already a case that they had been working with those folks, and they were trying to get in touch with them and couldn't, and so they went out actually to the residents, and the maintenance workers actually let them in, and that was what they discovered. Very, very sad. My heart goes out to those folks' other family members. Um, they're definitely in my prayers. They definitely will be in my prayers, along with the 2 um, huge pileups in 2 separate incidences that occurred over this past weekend. Such sad, I mean, very sad. People lost their entire vehicles, and lots of people were hurt. There was a fatality. There was loss of life. Even if it was just one person, that was one person too many. Yeah, so it's just a lot, y'all, going on. A lot. Well, folks, like I said, I wasn't going to keep you very long. I've talked about a number of things. I can't wait to see the end results of the Trump and Kim Jong Un visit together in Vietnam. And I want to see or hear later on tonight some of the comments or the commentary about today's testimony, with the committee in D.C. that called Michael Cohen to testify before them. That should be quite interesting. And in the coming weeks, y'all, let's stay focused and stay tuned, and let's stay abreast as to what is happening in the world, because I'm not sure whether or not the Dems will push for impeachment or not, or in fact, whether or not they will even consider that going into 2020, in hopes that they will take over the and gain some more seats in Congress and what have you. So it's going to be quite interesting to see where Nancy Pelosi goes on this. Myself personally, I would love to say yes, impeach the motherfucker, but I don't think I don't want it to backfire on the Dems. And that certainly could happen. I don't know if the folks that are out here listening to me or that will be listening, if you can remember what happened in the Clinton administration when they tried to impeach Clinton. It backfired on the Republicans. So we don't want a command repeat performance. We don't need that because we're too close to an election coming up, and we don't want it to interfere and cause Trump to win again in 2020. So with that being said, it's going to be quite interesting. I think what they probably will go for, though, is to perhaps try to get his tax returns brought to light, which will be a great eye opener for some people. And I think with that, if they move in that direction, that will be a good move on the Democratic Party to pursue, in my opinion, and will prove some things, some facts that need to come out and be, given to the public. And then on the other hand, and the other end of the spectrum, we have the Mueller investigation, with the report that will hopefully come and be public here in the very near future. So we have a lot going on in the next, I guess I could say probably in the next few weeks to a month. Some of this should start to hit the fan, if not sooner. And I can't wait to see, where we go from here. But it's going to be quite interesting, folks, to say the least. And then let's not forget the Smollett investigation and the grand jury on that. And then the R. Kelly case. That's going to be coming up pretty soon, I guess, and a few other things. So let's just see where it goes, y'all. Let's stay woke, stay focused, stay positive. Don't forget, y'all, time is a precious thing to waste. Let's not waste any time. It's coming up on March the 1st. On Friday, spring is in the air, and it's no time like the present to get busy and do what it is that you want to do, because certainly tomorrow is not promised. Live today as though it was your last. This has been Unapologetic Tea Time with PG. That's me, your host. Please like my vlog, press that thumbs up button. If you are a first-time listener, please do me a favor and subscribe and share my vlog with family and friends or coworkers. Also, join me over on my blog at www.unapologetic-time-with-pg.com. Thank you all, folks, for listening. Have a wonderful, wonderful wind down Wednesday evening. Bye now.